Good morning and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nico and I am a full-time eBay reseller. I'm located up in the mountains of Wyoming and right now the weather's wonderful. It says it's 41 and sunny here. So it's so sunny that I had to actually, clothespin some of my curtains in here. I have these kind of formal curtains in here. I guess you can see them over there from when we had this as a family room before I, kind of took over the whole family room down here and our kids were older, so, it's fine. But anyway, I had to clip in 5 different places trying to figure out why there was a big spot on my webcam, even though the windows are over there and, it was reflecting off of something back there, and it was like a big, even now if I move, you can see the light behind me, but I might go turn that off too. It's just going to be so dark in here is the problem. I don't know. I don't think we're going to solve this issue, but anyway, I'll just be prepared when I move. It's going to be a little bright. So anyway, guys, today is a shipping video. This one is, and I want to get my shipping out. I want to get the 20 items out of my garage. They're already here that have sold. And then I'm running out of room at the end of my shelving, and so I'm going to do some editing today, and I will have an editing video. And yeah, it's just going to be kind of a crazy week. I have a lot to catch up on. Yeah, I'll talk about it in other videos, what I'm trying to do. And yeah, so let's get started on the shipping for now. I hope you can tune into those other videos. I think they'll be interesting. I should just announce it here, I'm going to start a deep dive series of videos, which I'll probably just do from now on. I am trying to up my ASP from $30 even higher just because of all my time being gone. I can't really, or I just don't want to. I shouldn't say I can't. I just don't want to do 300 or 400 items a week to make the salary I want. So that means I'm going to have to be very, very super picky. And to do that, I'm going to have to up my education on eBay. So I'm going to be doing a lot of deep dives, looking at different brands, trying to see what sells really fast in very common brands. So today, if I get time, if not, it'll be tomorrow, we're going to start with Christopher & Banks. And there's a reason why I would even bother with that brand. And then Torrid. And so those are the first 2 I want to do. I see it everywhere all the time. And I want to make sure that I'm picking up stuff that's going to be of value to my business. All right. So this first order, so we've got 20 orders going out, $593.59. This is since Saturday morning, and today is Monday morning. So in 48 hours, $593.59. That's okay, but 200 and something in sales for each day. Just say it was an even 24 hours on each day, and then minus all the shipping that I'm about to cost, it's not where I need to be at. But it's okay. I'm adding a ton more today. My VA is currently listing, and when I'm done, I will launch a lot of that, and I'll just keep trying to pick back up. So this is a product that my dad sold on Amazon for years and years and years, and it's a very good one if you order from the company. The problem is that it doesn't come with any expiration date on here. So I don't feel comfortable. My dad got out of Amazon, and these are not expired. You can see back here over, I think I'm pointing in the right direction. Yeah, you can see the cases of beans that he ordered, and this was one of his best products. But he had to order like 2,000 at a time. First of all, $2,000 at a time. And secondly, my son and I, we just know we're younger, and so we need to protect our Amazon account because this could go on 20 more years. I might want to sell on Amazon. And I just don't want to have something happen where I get kicked off for no reason. But see, there's no expiration date at all on each individual package. And the ones that sell good are not necessarily the case pack. They're better if you do a 3-pack of different flavors. And you can find these at Walmart, but if I'm correct, I never would see expiration dates on the ones at Walmart either. So, you know, my son and I both, we're younger than my dad. We have looked everywhere on this package for the expiration date, and it's not on here. Now, if you're comfortable with spending $2,000 at a time to get a bulk order, and if you're comfortable with sending stuff in that has no real expiration date on it, you know, and now that case over there, it says 2023, August of 2023. So I could still send these in for, you know, like another month and be within my 90 days, something like that. But, you know, instead I just took a picture of the case pack, and I'm selling the loose ones that my dad had on eBay. Of course, they're not going to get as much. Then we're going to donate some to the food banks, and I am going to sell some case packs on eBay also. They're very good beans. I mean, you add water to them and you would think, well, gross, you know, refried beans aren't going to taste good, but these are actually very, very good. So I'm going to keep like a year's supply for myself too, you know. So anyway, I did thankfully sell some, and I need to go back in and replenish my listing on eBay. So we got $36.84 for 2 3-packs. So 6 packages of this is a subtotal of $16, and then $36.84. Now I am combining shipping. You know, she obviously overpaid on shipping because she bought 2 different listings. So I'm going to go ahead and refund her a little bit. But yeah, that's the thing. My dad never got in trouble on Amazon for doing it because he always had the picture of the case pack and stuff. But I just don't feel comfortable doing it. He could have proven to Amazon that they weren't expired, but you know how that goes. Amazon is not your friend. Amazon doesn't want to hear any excuses of any kind. So neither does eBay, really. But here you know, I feel like it's up to the customer. There, Amazon would just make some weird decisions. So, all right, guys, I thought my tape was ready to go, but it wasn't. All right, we'll use that for our poly mailer things. Oh, goodness. All right. Sorry, guys. You're going to have to watch me do my tape thing here. I love Uline tape as long as you're careful and it stays on track, but because it is thicker and better than this tape. But once it's off track, man, it is crazy. Just like any other tape. I guess I need to just get like a dispenser that is tabletop so that, you know, maybe you just don't get off track as much as a tape gun. I'm really just used to using a tape gun, honestly. I'm not used to the other roller thing. So anyway, I'll keep that for my poly things, poly strip things that come off of the clothing. All right, let me see. Okay. That hopefully will get us by. So let's weigh this and see how much in shipping she overpaid, and then I will go in and give her a discount. I'm going to write this down here. All right, so they added it together, eBay did, and so they're saying it should be 3 pounds, 6 ounces. I feel like it's so dark in here now. Let me turn this light back on. I just had to shut all the nice sunny windows. Okay, that light, it's not going to shine, so I'm going to keep that light on at least. Okay, so it's only 2 pounds and 11 ounces now that I combined it. So let's see where we're at. Hummy hum, this is going to Perry, Maine. So parcel select is $12.25 and she paid $19.25. Let me see if priority is $17. Yeah, I don't want to charge her $17 to ship these. So I'm going to put that she paid $19.95 and I'm going to pay $12.25. So I'll reimburse her some on the shipping. So anyway, no promotions or anything like that. We have had these on eBay a while. Food is tough. I mean, I think you can have a whole food store and you can do pretty good, but food is not near as easy on eBay as it is on Amazon. All right, and I've got everything in there. So we should be good. Yeah, I'm excited about my next series of videos. I just wish I had all the time in the day to just do the deep dives because I am studying for myself anyway. That's the only reason I can really justify going to Zoom and showing my screen as I'm learning, and I'll take notes as I'm learning. I'm usually, I mean, every day I have a ton of $25, $50, even $100 orders, but just a sec, guys, here. I was looking at the breakdown. I'm going to have to reprint that anyway. I was looking at the breakdown of what I'm making on a $20 item plus shipping, even those, when I even use a small promotion. And I'm going to have to sell like 10,000 items a year to make what I want to make if I keep doing that. So, I don't mind. Man, none of these are printing well right now. They have like the squigglies in them. Let me try again. So I don't mind working really, really, really hard, but I don't really want to have that volume. I want to try to shop smarter is what I want to try to do. All right, let's see what we get on this one. Okay, this does have some squigglies, but it's not anywhere that matters. It's not on the address or anything, so sorry about that, guys. Crazy. All right, so that's that one. Let's go see our next one. All right, we have, all right, this is a pair of what's called dragon jeans. Dragon is if you're dragging yourself along the road or dragging yourself, I don't know, dragging something. So, these are work jeans. They're Kevlar lined. They're motorcycle denim, and they're biker jeans. So, so here's the tag. This is the second time I've sold these. The first time was only returned because of fit. And here you can see some of the padding. And then the tag clearly says Kevlar. So let's hope that this time they fit the person. I have measurements in my listing, as I always do. So I don't know what the problem would be. All right, let's see. So they did use a 25% off coupon on these. It did not sell using promoted listings. I've relisted these about a month ago, and so it took another 4 weeks to even get a second person to buy them. So I think they would be a bolo if you pick them up at the bins or pay under like $5 or $6. And then if you, you know, keep the price a little lower. I think I really had to wait to get $45. So these sold, if you count the coupon, the actual first price was $45, but then they took 25% off of that. And so these are all shipped $50.64. Okay, 2 pounds, 8 ounces. So let's go see here. See where they're going. These are going to Ohio, and I have that in there correct. So I charge them $13.25 for shipping, and it's going to cost $11.19. I don't think I can bump them up to priority. Yeah, it's going to be a lot more. So we'll just go with what they paid for, which is parcel post. Here we go. So yeah, what I was saying before, the reason I wanted to do Christopher and Banks as even a deep dive, which just sounds ridiculous, is because my mom is 75 and she kept a whole Christopher and Banks store in business. It just fits her. She's a little bit shorter than I am even, and the jackets just fit her, and she knew her size, and she's still working full time. She's a very busy career professional, and so she just went to Christopher and Banks, picked out a different jacket for $45, maybe more, and, you know, went home. And I told her my whole life, Mom, I see like hundreds of these in your size, you know, for $3, and she just wanted to go pick it out herself. You know, now that now that she lives where there is no Christopher and Banks, now she sees it, and now she's in the thrift, and she wouldn't dream of doing that. But back then, you know, she worked 5 days a week, very busy career, and she just liked their stuff, and I guess a bunch of other people must have too. And so anyway, I always have her give me stuff, Christopher and Banks, because she's still got wardrobes full of it. And I'm always like, should I list this or shouldn't I? And I already kind of knew the answer because I've tried, but I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing something. So I'm sure you can figure out how that deep dive is going to go. But I'm going to do it anyway. It'll make a cool video, I think. Now, this is a good find because this has a stain on it, too, this jacket. It had some subtle stains on one of the sleeves. Or maybe I washed it and got it out, you know. No, it has some subtle, I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up. It's like some subtle staining right there. And I did try, but it just didn't come out. So, anyway, this is a Hello Kitty and Forever 21. Let me make sure you're seeing this here because it is, you want to know this tag for sure. This is a Hello Kitty and a Forever 21 collab. And they have it in all different things, you know. So if you see a Hello Kitty and then on top of that, Forever 21, you want to think about grabbing it. I paid around, I want to say I paid $12 for this at an ARC because it had just come out. Maybe it was 10. I bought a lot of expensive things that day, but I looked this up and I knew. I didn't see the stains on it at the time, but it was rare enough that when I did see them when I went to photo, I wasn't even worried. Plus, this is an extra small size, which is just crazy that I'm getting this much for it. So it did sell with a 25% off coupon. I also paid $12, but I sold it for $42.29 plus shipping, so $45.51. And this sold within about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks max, something like that. So I hope it fits the person. This is going to Fayetteville, Arkansas. I'm going to keep $1 on the shipping. Even my tape here is so crumpled it's still not working for the discarded tape is hardly letting it stick. Now halfway through this video we're going to run out of the nice sticker ones where I just stick it on the package. I've got more on the way, but I was ordering those envelopes and cutting around them, and I need to use those up anyway. So as soon as these run out, I'm going to switch to paper halfway through, and so you will have to bear with me, you know, cutting again until we get out of those, run out of those. All right, this wasn't around very long. Maybe a month and a half at the very most. I don't know. I think it was like actually like 1 month. This is a fresh produce item. I do really good on these. I just keep picking them up. This isn't what I think of as traditional fresh produce. The feel of the fabric is the same as fresh produce, but this one had a really nice print. I think I started it more at 20 because it is an XL and a 2XL. So it says both on the tag. I thought that was weird, XL/2XL, but maybe that's more common in fresh produce. So this is a very cute shirt. I probably should have held out longer and waited for maybe 20, but you know, it's okay. It was a bins pickup. So anyway, this sold via promoted. They did not use a coupon, so I took an offer, I believe, on this. Or I sent an offer, one or the other, but I sold it for $14.50 plus shipping, so $22.74 all in, which is okay. But with the promoted, and that's the thing I can't see on this screen, but with the promoted and then minus the shipping cost, I'll probably net, I want to say $9 on this. I'm just trying to do the math quickly in my head. It's a $22.74 order. It's going to cost $6.60 to ship, or around there, maybe $5. I got to weigh it. So now we're down to what, 18, and then eBay fees. So, you know, I might actually make 12 on this shirt. I'm not sure about that. Between 10 and 12, which is okay. But I am trying to make minimum $50,000 a year. More like 80 to 100 would be nice because I work really hard. So at that rate, you can do the math. I mean, you know, so say I make 10 bucks on every item, which is fine with me. Like, I love that. That to me sounds amazing. But when you look at what it takes to net 50,000, which is the minimum I made as a nurse, you know, it's 5,000 items. Or 10,000 items, I'm sorry. No, 5,000 items to make 50,000, which is not horrible. You can do that in a year on eBay. I looked the other day and I'm at about 1,100 solds since the beginning of this year. So in 4 months, January, February, March, April, I've sold over 1,000 items. It might be like 1,100. So the problem is, though, I would have to sell 4,000 more items to make my 50,000. So that's why I'm going to do some deep dives and try to up my sales price from 30, which it is right now on eBay, or for the last 4 months. It's been a $30 average sale price. And that's with some clearance, too. I've been clearancing stuff out. So it's been a good average sale price, but I don't want to have to list 5,000 or 10,000 items a year. So that's just where I'm at. You'll see it on the deep dives. So 11 ounces is going to bring this down to $5.17. So I will keep like another $1 something on the shipping, which is good. But yeah, when you actually do the math, guys, when you get to know your numbers, it's scary how much volume you have to do when you're doing the little, I wouldn't consider this a low-end item. Like, this is a nice shirt. The customer paid $22 to get this. That's a really decent sale. But I don't know how long it would have taken without promotions on there. And if I stop my promotions and my coupons, then my store might move slower. So I've got a lot of decisions to make, you know. Do I overlist a couple thousand items and just do it really, really fast using my VA and then hold out longer on items? I don't know. I don't know. I've always been a believer that you can get more of this stuff, just sell it for $10 or $12. But when I really look at the numbers, I don't know. I know how often I'm going to have to do this each year now if I keep that up. So I don't know. All right, this is a hair setting, quick braid hairstyling kit. This is a vintage piece. It's a hair braid kit. I think this is my son's. I'm pretty sure I'm going to print it off as if it is. I'm almost sure it is. So we've had this over a month. I mean, it didn't sell right away. So we finally took $35 plus shipping, so $49.06, and it did not sell using any promotions or anything like that. I do really well on the vintage hair roller sets, but I've never seen this hair braiding set before. Okay, let's go in. It's really lightweight, so I just wanted to protect the package. You never know if someone's using it more for display or if they're actually using it. Okay, so parcel select. This is going to California, so priority should be really close. Let's see here. Yeah, priority's like 5 cents more, 50 cents more actually. Yeah, 50 cents more. All right, so I charged $11, and this is $8.82 to ship, so I'm going to get this on its way. Torrid, now, Torrid is very interesting. So I talked about Christopher & Banks, you know, being, you know, and you'll see, it's just, I'm only going to do like 5 minutes on Christopher & Banks. It's not going to take very long to prove that that is not a brand that is really worth your time unless you just have to do it. But Torrid is a much, much, much different story. I've been sleeping on the Torrid, guys. Let me tell you that much. And I didn't even do most of the deep dive. After I was doing that last night, I thought I need to wait and just film what I'm doing. Instead of just doing it just for myself, I might as well make a video while I'm doing it. So I decided to wait. But yeah, Torrid, just a little bit in the higher end stuff that I saw, I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been sleeping on this. So this is a set of 6 Leapfrog Explorer games. I won't take them out. It's just little Leapfrog cartridges in the package. Some were new, some were used. These are my son's leftover from a box of toys he must have gotten. And, you know, we still go ahead and try to sell the stuff that we think we can make something on. These sold via promoted. No coupon was used. So all in, the customer's in for $25.17. And I need to mark something out on this box. Okay. So let's see where this is going. All right. 12 ounces. That'll help a little bit. It comes in under the 12. This is going to Anchorage, Alaska. So it's going to cost $5.33 and I charged $6.75. I went and worked out this morning. I only got about 5.5 hours of sleep, which is fine. I should be able to get by on that, but it is my husband's day off, and so I'm going to try to go to cycling at 4:30 and just keep my energy up, but we did have a busy day yesterday at church, and so if I'm really, really tired, I will take a nap, but right now I feel good, and I'm excited about getting some stuff done today. We'll see. So, and that one I need to print off too. So I'll have to go back through my orders. He sold several things. I think, is that it? No, he sold this next one. Let's see here. Oh, no, he sold 4 things today. All right, so this is a WWE 2K14 Microsoft Xbox game with the manual, The Rock, untested. So all in is $17.50. They didn't use any promotions. I think we ended up marking this down not too long ago. But anyway, $17.23 to the customer. And my son and I'll split this, so not a whole lot. But he picks this stuff up for so little that he's fine with a $5 payout after we split it. And usually I am too. It just depends on if it's hard to wrap. I'm not willing to do that. But if it's something really simple to wrap, like a video game, then I'm all for it. Those sales really add up. So, all right, this is going to cost $4.24, and we charged $6.75, so we will get a little bit on the shipping also, and this is going to Kentucky. I love Kentucky. I went there most summers when I was growing up, and that's where my grandma was born. She passed away about 2 or 3 years ago at the age of 91, so I have a lot of history in Kentucky. It can be a very poor state, and my grandma was very, very poor being brought up, and I've seen the homestead, and yeah, it was, I mean, she had a good life in many ways back then, but yeah, it was not easy. It was a lot of work. But she was a very positive person. This is a pair of shorts. I've had these a while because this is 3.373, and I'm on the 5,000s now. So it's just a pair of Columbia shorts, men's size 38. I do have Read in the title, so I don't know if it's missing a button. I don't know if I can quickly tell, or if it just has maybe a stain or something somewhere. I don't know why I put Read. I can click in and look real quick, I guess. Let me see what the deal was here. I hate that when it happens. I have Read in the title, but then I don't have. Well, anyway, I hope that I'm going to have to figure out what the deal is, because I don't want to send him a pair of shorts that does have a defect. Oh, yeah, it has like a little, in my pictures it's clear. It has like a little pinprick something at the back. So I did photo it, and I did put Read in the title, but for some reason it's not saying it. Well, I will go ahead and just send them, because I don't even see it now. You know, guys, I don't see it either. Maybe when I went to list, I looked at it again and just did not see anything. But I want to make sure I don't send something that has any kind of a defect at all. Or at least not without warning. I will still send it, but I would tell him, hey, let me know. You know, I don't know, guys. I don't see it. So I'm going to go ahead and not worry about it. Oh wait, there's another photo of it. Let me look. I'm just trying to figure out where this picture is because I zoomed in to take a picture of whatever this was. And I'm not seeing. Okay, well, we're just going to go with it. And I just don't want to get an INAD. So I'm going to message him anyway and tell him there was a small snag that I didn't see at first. And then when he gets them and he can't find it, then he'll be like, I don't know what she's talking about. And it'll all be okay. So anyway, just because I have a picture of something, and it's so strange that I can't see it now. Probably under lights, maybe it came up. So I'm going to message this buyer when I'm done. I don't know what is going on. I feel like giving them a heads up, telling them, you know, I sent them anyway, because when I went to ship them, I couldn't find it. But in my picture, there's a picture of a small flaw. And now I can't find it. So anywho, that's what I'll tell him and see what he says. I'm going to go ahead and ship these though. All right, so that is strange. I did sell these via promoted listings for $15.16 all in. All right, these are going to Texas. And they're 10 ounces. Ooh, it's getting warm in here. I mean, with the curtains shut, it keeps the sun out, which I'm going to open them as soon as I can, and I'm not making a video. I'd rather have the sun in here, but I'm going to have to get my fan out and put the heater away, because I don't think it's going to get that cold again to where I need the space heater in my office. But boy, you know, the last few days I have been using it, so I might keep it close and then go put it away for good. Maybe it's May, you know, maybe in June I can put the space heater away in Wyoming. So this is going to cost $4.88, and I charged them $6 because this has been a while. I charge $6.75 now on my first class, but thankfully we're okay on this one. I'm going to do a ton of editing today, mostly for this reason, because I have been losing some money on the shipping on my older stuff because I only had $6 and the post office has gone way up since I listed some of this. Plus, I'm going to be pulling some stuff today, or at least putting it on 99-cent auctions. I'm going to do a lot of that today, which I'll show you when I get to it. Oh, I put message buyer, but I didn't put on what item. You wouldn't think I would forget, but I better write Columbia shorts there. My bag is... Oh, the IKEA bags are so nice when you go into the post office, but like right now where I'm trying to fit them in there, a tub would be nicer. But I really like being able to sling them over my shoulders. I feel like I can carry 2 or 3, whereas I can't with the tubs. So these I just showed you on my haul video not too long ago. I've had these listed less than 2 days, but I've had them in my house about a week, and then they came up to be listed. Gorgeous, gorgeous. These are Ms. Moo's shoes. They're a size 40/8.5 US. I saw these and looked up the brand. The brand is not like $1 million brand, but it does have a pretty fast sell-through. And I don't know if it's quite 100%, but you can easily get $30 to $40 in this brand very easily. So we have Ms. Moo's shoes, women's 40, floral mule, slip-on brocade espadrille flats. And that's what my VA came up with, and that was really good. So no promotions of any kind. I did not promote this because I knew it would sell right away, and I'm getting better at that. I was just kind of out of convenience, maybe laziness, whatever you want to say. I was just promoting everything at 10%. But I'm seeing, you know, where on stuff that is going to move right away, there's just no purpose in that until I've had it a month or two. Then I might go in and do it. So I've been very careful. So there was no promotion on this. It's still sold right away, overnight, basically, from when I listed it. So it sold for $36 plus shipping, so $48.54. Yeah, I'm just really trying to double down on the details, guys, on some of this stuff. My sales are fine and I'm making money. You know, it's not like I don't make a decent amount of money. I can be full-time, but I want that extra $10,000 or $20,000 a year by just being very, very careful, you know, and kind of thinking through some things here. These are going to Apple Valley, California. I can see why. These are going to be just gorgeous. I love those. I would have kept those if they were in my size. So we're going to keep about $1.40 on the shipping. All right, we're done with this one. I've also got a hard goods haul from my son for you too. I don't know if I'll get to it today. I've got so much going on because I didn't work that much yesterday. I got up and I was going to do the shipping video. Half of this shipping was already pulled yesterday, and I wanted to do it, but we were just too busy. So in the morning, I just launched some drafts, and so I listed about 23 items yesterday and before church, and then I just really didn't work that much after church. The only thing I did was at night I went to Zoom to figure out how to screen share and save the video, and it looks like I'm going to have it done. I'm going to make a pretty short first video with the screen share to make sure that there's no like limit to how long of a video you can have. I'm willing to pay for Zoom for the sake of the channel to do that, but I got to figure all that out. But I saved about like a 10-minute video, and it just went like clockwork, and I saved it up to YouTube. I got to go double check. I put it as private. You can't see it because it doesn't make sense. It's just my practice. But let me go see here if it actually uploaded your videos. Yeah, it did actually. Yeah, of course I don't have any views, but yeah, and then so it uploaded fine to YouTube. So yeah, I'm gonna do that today, at least one video that way. All right. Next we have a Lucky shirt. I do so good on these Lucky shirts, and this is what makes me question about trying to have such a high average sale price. This stuff just flips for me really fast. So I've sold 2 Lucky shirts today. And I think what I'm going to do is first, before I start getting rid of some of these $15 and $17 sales, I'm going to just pull off promotions. And, you know, the problem is then having a 25% off coupon, people can put those on some of these lower end items. And that makes it tough. But at least I'm going to pull the 10% promoted off of Lucky shirts. Right now they're flipping overnight without me doing anything. Part of it is that I'm trying to buy better sizes in the Lucky shirts, and I'm trying to make sure that I get the best fabric I can. So this, I feel like I can kind of tell linen a lot, like in the bins on a button-down shirt, but this does not strike me as 100% linen. But when you look at the tag, that is what this is. I don't even know if I knew this when I picked it up. But anyway, it's a Lucky Brand XL, and then on the bottom tag, it says 100% linen. So a really lightweight pickup at the bins. I mean, just the perfect thing you want to find. And so I had no promotions end up on this one, thankfully, and it sold for $16.99 plus shipping, so $24.93. Oh, where are we at on our time? It doesn't matter as much how long I go now, in the sense that I have the better internet upload speed, so that's a blessing. But I still don't want to keep you on here forever. But I want you to see what I'm selling. All right, we are at 6 ounces, which is just perfect. That's going to make this even cheaper. This is going to Elkhart, Indiana. I don't think I've been to Indiana. Doesn't ring a bell. Maybe I have. Anyway, $4.24, and this I charged $6.75. So we will make like $2.40 or $2 and something on the shipping. All right, all right, all right. So yeah, I love Lucky Brand shirts. I was passing on those all last summer. I did not pick these up at the bins, and I should have. Missing out on that money. And I want to do a deep dive on Lucky too. Eventually, there's so many deep dives I want to do. Not just for you guys, but for myself, really. I don't know if this is any faster. I don't know. I think it saves tape, but I have to keep restacking the second half of these. So I think once I have a better supply of these 2-sided things, then obviously I'll restack them all at once. But right now I need to use the other side. So right now I don't feel like I'm saving any time by using the double-sided sticky things. This is a good sale. It's not a high-end sale, but I picked this up I think I got this at the Goodwill in Laramie, Wyoming. So I would have paid $4.50. I think I just showed this. I know I showed it this week, so I'm pretty sure that it was from the Goodwill there. And it says Shepler's on it. Shepler's is a Western store. Maybe it's in your area. I don't know. This is a vintage. It's 100% cotton, and it's definitely USA made. I hope I'm making that even there. So anyway, just a nice denim vest. I looked these up, and they don't go for as much as you would think. Because I have so many Western things in my store, maybe I should have held out or put the price higher and ignored the comps. I mean, I'm getting better at ignoring some comps if I'm having good luck with something. I'll price it a little higher because I think I have the customer base for it. And nobody's going to necessarily go compare prices on a Shepler's vest. There's so few of them out there. So I probably undersold this by about $10, but it's okay. There were no promotions on it, and I sold it for $22.94 plus shipping, so $35.31. But it sold overnight, so. Remember, too, I talked about it the other day, and again, I can't give credit to whoever I should be giving credit for. It was on someone's video that I saw, and they're saying to make sure and use Coastal Cowgirl in the title. Now, this was a men's vest, so I think I mentioned it in the listing. Even though I listed this as a men's vest, I mentioned that this would be a great, you know, Coastal Cowgirl look for a woman, which it would be. So I'm not even going to weigh this because it's going flat rate. So we're going to keep about $1.35 on the shipping, something like that. Okay. So my VA has photos of 60 items right now, and then I need to take about 30 more photos of the 2 tubs right down there. And then this is my stack. I'm going to have to photo on my phone. A lot of it's like greens and pinks and color. Well, pink comes up okay on my camera, but it's just that those are those Cabin Creek shirts, and I'm just going to list them all real quick today. So I'm not going to send them to him. I can do those in like 5 minutes because I already have the listings up to sell similar off of. Okay, this is my son's game. It's called Iron and Ale Dwarven Drinking Game. It's some kind of, it's complete, so this is not new. So he just put this as complete. I don't know where he found it or what. I don't know how much he paid. I don't remember. He wouldn't have paid much because he knew it wasn't a super high-end game. So this sold all in for $25.08. $14.74 is the actual price of the game. So we'll split, you know, about $5 to $6 on that, a little more. So I know we went through and did some sale items. So this might be one he thought he might get a little bit more on and just took an offer. So we're going to make about not quite $1 on the shipping because I only charged them $9.20, and that shows that we've had this a little while. This is going to California. If he gets something for $1, he's fine with a $6 payout. I'm just looking at my time and telling him, you know, we have to do those $30, $40, $50 items. These are okay, but by the time we both do a little bit of paperwork plus pay the VA $1, you know, and all the stuff involved, it's just not really worth it to me to do quite that low. So we're looking at everything. I know he's got a pair of hearing aids behind me that he says might sell for as much as $600, and we'll split that. So see, then that's where I'm fine with helping him do whatever, because my share is really good on stuff like that. All right, this is a San Diego Clippers hat, New Era. This might be my son's too. I'm going to print it off, or I'll go look at the spreadsheet after we're done here. I think it is, actually. And I'm trying not to seal items. So there you go. Really cute. Cute, cute. And this sold for $18.79 plus shipping, so $27. And I ship hats in a box. I think I advertise that I ship hats in a box, and I think that helps me get more. So let's go look at where it's going here. This is going to California too. California loves us today. I know I've always read that, you know, eBay shows things that are closest to the customer first. I don't know how true that is, but I do think it's part of the algorithm. So if they were looking for a San Diego Clippers hat, you know, I would have maybe shown up before someone in New York. That's what I've heard. I have no verification of that. Okay. 9 ounces, so we're just over, you know, where we would be, right? Did I weigh it, guys, or am I talking? Yeah, no, 9 ounces. I'm talking too much. All right, this is a Hardwood Classics hat, which is always good to at least look at. Going to Escondido, we're going to make about, or keep about $1.75 on the shipping also. Open, open. It helps if you click print. There we go. Okay. It doesn't feel like it's sealed. Yeah, it is though. All right. All right. This is. I did not see a Duluth item sell. Did it? Oh yeah, it did. I was like, thought maybe my husband pulled the wrong one, but nope, it's me. So these are a pair of Duluth trading jeans. They're women's 6. I do not really pick up Duluth anymore. I just have trouble getting, you know, the $20 plus shipping on most items. There are some exceptions, definitely coats I would still pick up, that kind of thing. These, you know, don't even look like the cargo. Like if they had the cargo look of the Duluth, then it might be different, but these are just like a normal pair of jeans and they just do not move. I'm still really happy with what I got, considering I did hold out a long time. These are number 1949 and I'm on the 5,000s, so this is a clearance item. So anyway, I got they did use 25% off. It did not get caught in the promotions, even though I know these were promoted, so I didn't have to pay it at least. So they sold for $13.62 plus shipping, so $20.84. Not horrible if you're picking them up at the bins, but they didn't move that fast. So, and I just want to look on here. Okay, I just for a second I thought there was excessive wear, but it's washout, which I did say. So these are also going to California, and so we're going to keep about $1.45 on the shipping. I used to pick up all Duluth, like every single bit of it, and it sold really fast for me. But things change. That's been in the last, you know, couple years, and that's why I'm doing the deep dive series, because I feel like, you know, it does change all the time. Okay, now we have. Oh, did I sell? Maybe I sold 3 lucky things today. I have another lucky shirt. Oh, yeah, I did actually. So this is my 3rd lucky item of the day. These I just ended up clearancing. I thought maybe they'd be worth more because they're an animal print, but I just struggled to get rid of them. I've had these about 2 months. I haven't had a single offer or any interest. They are a size 4, which also makes a difference. Actually, I think some gal at the bins handed these to me, and, you know, she was trying to be nice and help me out because she knows I'm always looking for inventory, and she's kind of a bins acquaintance or whatever you want to say. And so, yeah, I didn't want to make her feel bad, but still, I did get some money out of them. I sold them for $10 plus shipping, so $17.92, no promotions of any kind. They're also skinny leg, which right now is not the most popular. In some brands and some things, animal print is like so desirable, and then in other things, not so much. So So, you know, note to self, do not pick up skinny jeans in an animal leopard print right now. At least not in Lucky Brand. We're going to keep about 15 cents on the shipping. These are going to Florida. But at least they're first class, too. That did help the customer, I'm sure. If I would have put these in a padded flat rate, I don't know if they would have sold. That would have been like $4 more. So... So I've got two more of these labels, and then it's back to cutting paper until they come in. All right, so it will slow down the video a little bit. The next few days, actually, because I am just committed to using those up. I hate to waste stuff, and so I'll just do that. This is a halfway decent sale. I really thought this was darling. This is a darling skort. And it's a brand called Full Bell. So I was fine with the volume game. That's what I've been doing. So I paid for this in the bins. It would have been around 50 or 60 cents based on the weight. This took, though, like 2 months, maybe 3 months to sell. So I sold it for $12 plus shipping, $18.87. No other promotions. In the end, not a horrible sale. Just my you know, end result will probably be around $8 profit, maybe. Let's see how much this. Which, again, that seems like so much money to me. Like, if you can make $8 per unit, I guess I'm used to being an Amazon seller and just selling 25 of something, though, all in one day. And, you know, $8, and you have to go back, and I paid $1 for the VA. Well, that's after the VA, because I sold it for 12 something. So after all of that, but still, you know, if I want to make 60 or 70,000 this year, how many of these items do I have to have? And the answer is about 10,000, because you know, you're going to have some higher ones and you're going to have some lower ones, but 10,000 items a year is a lot to have to handle. So. So this is going to also to California. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought I did 10 in the box. I didn't change it right away. So $4.88, we're going to keep $1.15 on the shipping. I might, I don't know. Since I do all my shipping on here, you know, on this webcam, I might move my scale over here. I'm still going over to get the label, and I don't really want everything on this side. Or I might move this computer over. That actually might be better, and then put the laptop here. So I might put the laptop here and then move the tower and everything over here. That way I would be closer, but the problem is that then when I'm doing other types of videos over here, then anyway, I don't know how it's going to work out. Sorry about all the movement, guys. I know it's probably distracting. I'm still picking up Untuckit. I do so well on an Untuckit as far as like instant, you know, sales. This is more of a sweat. Well, we have a Henley or a sweatshirt, and so to be selling in May a sweatshirt, this is a medium and it's cotton polyester, so no special fabric on this, just a nice blue Henley. I picked this up at the bins. This sold within 2 weeks at least, because you know, I've been listing a lot. So about 2 weeks ago, this sold for $12.99 plus shipping, so $22.01, and I did not promote it or have it end up in a promotion anyway. I don't think I'll promote my Untuckit either. I'll see. Maybe the reason mine has been like selling every single one I have is because I have been promoting it, and that's what you have to find out. But mine sells so fast, and pretty much in the button-ups, it's still 100% sell-through rate in anything above a medium. Mediums are tough, and this is actually a medium, and it's still sold in 2 weeks. So mediums, I could maybe see myself putting a little bit of a promotion on, but on anything else, I am selling the larges, extra larges, the linens, just so well. This is going to San Juan, Puerto Rico, and so we're going to keep about $2 still on the shipping. So yeah, those are the decisions I'm going to try to make today, especially as I'm editing items. On the real old stuff I want gone, I might put 20% promoted or just lower it down to $5. Give the customer the break, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm going to pull some things to go to consignment today, and then I'm also going to put some on auction for tonight. That's why I want to do it today, because I want to start some Monday night auctions. I hope by tonight to have 30 or 40 auctions of some of this stuff that just has to go up on auction. So I'm going to schedule those out today. All right, I need to put paper in here now. Back to regular paper, guys. Regular paper. All right. All right, this is a Sims. I love you, Sims. You're one of my best friends. Sims, I just keep buying them and buying them and buying them. When you find them, I sell them so quick. I'm getting a store full at certain times, and then, you know, all 5 will sell. So this is an XL. I'm buying them in bigger, you know, bigger sizes. I pay upwards of $6 on these now, just because in an XL or bigger, not in a small, I wouldn't. But if I find them at the bins, that's even better. This one, I want to say I paid $5 or $6 for at the consignment place. When I go there, I'm going to pick up every single one of these again. So anyway, this sold overnight pretty much. I think I listed this a day or two ago at the most. This sold for $21.95 plus shipping, so $28.70 with no promotions of any kind. People love their Sim shirts. Now, they do make flannels and some heavier things, and so right now in the summer you may not see that movement, but on any of the lightweight fishing stuff, you're going to see it. And this one's actually going overseas, which is great. Great, great. 8 ounces. Okay. I have my nephew's birthday in Australia this month, and I think I might finally try to send an actual real gift. It looks like stuff's getting overseas now just fine. And Australia was one of the worst as far as like shutdowns and no mail and all of this stuff. So I might try to actually send him a real gift, or I'll just send him some money, but I don't mind spending $100 because he's a kid. He's 12 years old, and, you know, we're trying to be in his life as much as we can. And, you know, so I don't mind spending $100 to ship something that only costs $50. I mean, it's just the way it is. I don't mind doing it for him once a year. But before, it just wasn't getting there. And we had to just kind of lose our money. I don't think I did. I can't remember because we tried. My brother, who was living in China at the time too, that's a whole nother story. So I can't remember which packages got returned, but I know my mom put out like at least $100 on a couple of different packages trying to keep in touch with her grandchildren who lived overseas, and they just got returned or never got there. They got lost, you know, helped to get lost, that kind of thing. So, but now, I think we might try it. We'll see. Money is good too, but I like them to be able to open stuff. What my mom does is she's going this summer to see my one nephew in Australia. They're going to meet in New Zealand, I think. So she'll just give him a bunch of stuff, buy him all the candy on earth for 2 weeks, and then come home, you know. I don't know if she'll try to send stuff anymore. She's getting older too. All right, guys, this is Athleta 4995. This is a pair of size 16 sweatpants. They're joggers. I had these come up and someone wanted to pay $10, and that is what I've been doing. You know, I've been just taking any offer of any kind. And, you know, I thought I would rather list twice as much and wait just a little bit. Now, I'm not someone who's going to hold stuff past 90 days. I just do not like doing that. I feel like 90 days is enough to get my money back. And by then, the whole world has seen this item for 90 days. So with few exceptions, maybe on a rare dress or something, I would do that. I would wait longer. But anyway, these I've only had about a month, and in the past I would have taken $10, but I said no, and I countered, and I don't know if this is a person I countered to, but anyway, I got 15 for them at least, and $26.11, because I think in Athleta to find pants in a size 16, it is a little bit rare, and so I wanted to hold out. So, and joggers are really in right now. So $26.11. It did sell via promoted, but no coupon was used on it. So I'm proud of myself for holding out. I don't want to take that to an excess and just get stuck with a bunch of stuff and my income go down. If I start to see my actual net income going down from waiting too long on these things, then I'll just go ahead and take the offers. These are going to Deerfield, Wisconsin, and it's gonna we're gonna make about $1.45 on the shipping. Now let's see here. I sold one more Lucky shirt now, and I don't see it here, so we must not have gotten it pulled. We pulled some things last night, and then I went to pull today, and I couldn't remember where we left off, and I didn't want to go through all 20 items trying to figure it out. So I'll just tell you what we sold. I need about 3 days just to do a massive cleanup. I mean, we've just been pushing it at both ends, traveling and gone and having fun too. We've been watching shows. We're in the middle of Leverage on Freebie, I guess. So they have a remake of Leverage or a continuation of it, and it's really good. So we've been watching that at night. And yep, I need to do some cleanup here. Somebody is messaging me. Somebody. Okay, so there's that one. And then my last one would have been, I'm sorry I don't have it in front of me, guys. I thought maybe it was in that box over there, but it's not. I sold a Lucky shirt, women's 2X black long sleeved V-neck summer tunic top, boho peasant, just a real lightweight thing I pulled out of the bins. And I took $13.68 plus shipping, so $21.91. So not bad. For a 2X though, I have seen people, I think Kaylee Elaine being one of them, who is getting $25 for these really lightweight 2X tops. So I don't think I'm going to try to push it that far, but I think I will try $17 and $18 or put 23 on it and take 19. I'm going to see in the summer, since this is exactly what people need. Now this is long sleeve too. It's not heavy, because I put that it's a summer shirt, so it must be kind of a real sheer fabric on the arms, or I wouldn't have put summer in the title. But either way, $21 to the customer is a lot of money for these, but I think Lucky shirts are like $69 new or something like that, at least $50. So I might try to stretch it next time. I don't know if I would take this offer anymore, but I had priced that low. So well, actually, I only priced this 2 days ago, so maybe I just needed the offers. There's been a couple slow days, and I took some offers. But anyway, guys, that is all I have on this video. Watch what you can of me today. Don't feel pressured for sure. You're going to see a lot of me today because I've got some editing videos. I've got a haul that I might get done, and the editing videos are going to be kind of long. This one, I'm sorry, it's over an hour just to do 20-some items, but anyway, if you're interested in the content of the deep dives with Christopher and Banks and Torrid, look for that one. I should have that up, you know, by mid-afternoon. I'm going to go ahead and make it here pretty quickly, but, you know, I've got to upload this one and then upload the second one. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I've had a lot of great comments lately, a lot of helpful comments on all kinds of different things. And I just appreciate you taking the time to do the like button. It really does help my channel get out there. Have a good day, guys. I'll talk to you later. Got to go to the mail now.